Hey everybody. All right, I have another new deck. So excited. This one is the Chakra Wisdom Tarot. So it's a tarot deck, but it's got the chakra colors assigned to different cards. I love it. I love it. I love it so far. Pretty accurate, and it gives me a new way to look at it too. So your collective message, you've got the Three of Swords, and we're going to be looking at this a little bit different than how we would normally. It's all yellow. Oh, I love that. Makes me think of Yellow by Coldplay. I'm hearing that song in my head, so if that means something to any of you, think about it. You were all yellow. Or they were all yellow. I don't know. Go look up the lyrics. I have to look at I only heard a portion of it today when I don't remember where I heard that. Might have been on TikTok here or something, but I heard a portion of it the other night too. Coldplay keeps coming up for me, I've been to concert twice, and they just put on the best concerts, and I love their music. It speaks to my soul. But I want to say, normally the Three of Swords, so let's do a little lesson here. The swords are about, they represent air as the element, but they also represent thoughts and communication when it comes to tarot. So this is all about how you communicate and speak to people and what you're thinking. It can be related to how you're feeling too. So it's all going to be related. The Three of Swords is sometimes known as a heartbreak card. Normally, it's usually got three swords going through a heart. There is a heart in this card right here, and there are three swords going through it. A little bit different, but here we've got the sun coming through it and stuff. We don't have rain and clouds like you do on the original Rider-Waite-Smith deck. Their version has like a cloudy background with rain coming down, because it's considered to be like a heartbreak card, like a breakup card. It's a sad card. It's painful, but that's just the original meaning. It doesn't have to. The swords are very powerful in that it's all how you see them. Thoughts and communication can mean different things. There are three. First, powerful things come in threes. There are different ways to look at threes. Three can be about community. Three can be about collaboration. Three can be about socializing. But also, when it comes to those things, think about it. Three's a crowd. Third time's a charm. Third wheel. Different things come up. Third party. Whether that's a third party interference or there's a third party involved, or it can be a good thing or a bad thing depending on your situation. So threes can be a difference. It just depends on your situation, whether you feel it's a good thing or whether it's a not so good thing. So I don't want to call anything bad, but sometimes things are just in the way. With this Three of Swords, though, the chakra thing is the easiest to point out, but I'm going to save that for last, okay? So what I want to point out first is that there's three swords going into the heart here. So let me first say three. Let's connect three things. We got the mind, we got the body, and we got the soul. We can connect those three things, right? And those three things can all be, if swords are thoughts and communication, the swords can be what connects everything too. Thoughts and communicating can all be about that. Let's just say those three swords are a way of connecting you. Your thoughts, everything is connected. Especially if you looked at like the Hermetic laws, like the first law is the law of mentalism, that everything is connected. Kind of like, I want to say, I keep wanting to say mass instead. It's not mass. Oh, what is it? Oh my gosh. It's collective. Not mass, but the collective. Like the collective consciousness. Not mass consciousness. But I want to say like the collective consciousness. Like everything is connected. We are all connected in some way. Like kind of like the Borg from Star Trek, if that breaks it down for you. Except that we're not robotic in that way. Like we're not like a hive mind. Not quite. Like we still have our own individual freedoms and independence. Like we are still capable of being on our own. We're not like worker bees where we all kind of feed into one main queen bee or anything like that. It hasn't gotten that bad yet, but just saying that we are all connected in some way, but we are also connected to nature. You know, we are connected to animals and different things. I think that we are connected to this earth, to space. I don't know, there's a great thing that you can watch if you want to see a lot of things that are connected, or if you want to see how we're related to things. You can watch Inner Worlds, Outer Worlds, and it's on Amazon Prime. That was so cool to watch. I would highly recommend it. It really shows you the patterns and things that kind of repeat, not just within humans, but within nature, within space, and how they repeat through the smallest things, such as a flower. You know, what's inside of a flower, you know, a stem, versus and how you see the same pattern out in space. You know, it's incredible. Like how do these things keep repeating in our nature? It's kind of amazing how we look at these things, and I can't say enough about it. But what I can say is that this isn't heartbreak here. In this case, when you pulled this is about you trusting your intuition. Because you see the yellow? That's your solar plexus. That's your stomach. You hear people talk about, you know, you get a certain feeling, a gut instinct. That is intuition. And if you're into human design, you tend to feel things in your stomach area, and that kind of gives you a yes or a no or a feeling of some sort. You know, you get a gurgle or a response, or, you know, something of that nature. That's also kind of like where your intuition comes from. Some people feel it in other areas of their body, but we feel it here. So just remember that these swords are basically your connection to everything is through your intuition, and your intuition is how you pick up on this connection. Your body is all connected through your intuition, and that connects you with everything else. I hope that makes sense. But in this case, the Three of Swords is just saying that you're going to pick up on this connection with others through this way. It's also on how your mind and heart are connecting through your intuition too. That's another three-way that is connecting. That's how you come into alignment through your intuition, and it guides you to make the right decisions and to head in the right direction. And this card with the chakras is saying that. That's why it's yellow. So you are all yellow. So think about that. If you want to look up that song, I think that's for somebody. But continue to follow that. There's something big about following your intuition. There's big changes coming, big shifts coming. I think this next year into 2028, there's a lot of things that are going to be changing. So be prepared. Trust the process. Flow with it. I feel like I'm repeating myself from the last card that I did, but the message keeps repeating. So watch for the signs and trust the messages that you're getting. But hopefully that made sense to you, that this is all about your psychic abilities and nothing more. If you get something else from it, take what resonates for you. All right? All right. Good luck on your journeys.